Good morning, everybody. We are back in Dublin Airport and we have got a very, very special trip today. We are headed to Viru, Santa Cruz, Bolivia for a very good trip. But we do have about 24 hours of travel ahead of us. Got the bags packed, a little bit overweight. Shout out KLM, they let us through. But come with us as we travel 24 hours to Santa Cruz, Bolivia. Let's go. Relatively quiet morning in Dublin Airport, so we were actually lucky, but we also were Sky Priority, so got to skip the queue. Nice. And as part of the Sky Priority we get Fast Pass, so if we're going to skip the queue, it's kind of annoying when there's not a huge queue because Fast Pass doesn't feel as special, but still, I'll take it.
Regarding the head luggage, please stow only your large.
We are on leg one of the trip. This is Dublin to Amsterdam. Flight time is about an hour. From there then we've got Panama, which is going to take Amsterdam to Panama, which is going to be 11 hours, and then after that we have got Panama to Viru, Santa Cruz, Bolivia, which is going to take an additional 5 hours. So leg one, here we go. And just like that, we are in Amsterdam Schiphol Airport. We are now going to go through the next round of passport control here in Amsterdam on our way to Panama. I think we've got about 40 minutes. Flight was on the Embraer 900, I think. It was great, smooth flight. KLM staff they're always just excellent. So yeah, I will catch you guys after security. The dudes at Border Patrol probably won't like the camera. We've now got to get to gate E22. Boarding is in about 25 minutes. I've got us premium economy, but Alejandra doesn't know. She's behind me. So yeah, looking forward to this now. Little impromptu review of premium comfort on KLM's. It's a Boeing 777-300. I don't know if I've flown on one before. I flew on a Dreamliner the last time we went over, which is very nice. Really smooth flight. And yeah, let's see what it's like. Catch you guys there. Also, tell me you're in Amsterdam Airport without telling me you're in Amsterdam Airport. We got 2 bottles of water, 2 bottles of Evian, I think it was, 750 mils, €5.25 each. €10 for 2 bottles of water. But we're on holiday, so money it's not real when you're on holiday. It doesn't count, it doesn't exist. I just grabbed myself a purple Lamborghini drink from this thing. I'm gonna make a short about it. Stay tuned. Flight was delayed. Never happened to me before, but it was bound to happen sometime. Flight was delayed by 3 hours, so just been here editing and trying to upload the rest of the Leaner by the Day series, which more will be coming in the future. They were recorded back in September. I moved. It's a long story. I'll explain when the time comes. But yeah, just been chilling out here in Amsterdam airport, and yeah, uploading, doing some stuff here. We're gonna be boarding now in the next 15-20 minutes, I hope. I've had to use the hotspot because the Wi-Fi, the laptop isn't connecting to the Wi-Fi here, but we're making do. Anyway, chat to you guys when we're on the plane. So we were kind of swiftly boarded after our initial delayed flight. Upon sitting down, we were given our amenity kit and menu. The menu was pretty decent, albeit similar to economy, just packaged a little bit differently. It was chicken or fish with some additional salads, and then we got a light meal prior to landing. Here is the back as well. A few drink options, a good few more than kind of economy. Another quick shot of the amenity kit, which came with a small pen, earbuds, toothbrush and a wet towel. The amenity kit was all housed in a mesh bag, which I'm currently using for laundry, so a very useful piece of kit. Once meal service came around, I was pretty surprised to find they had actually ran out of chicken, despite it being a pretty small premium comfort cabin. However, the fish was very tender, very delicious, no major complaints. The 2 salads, again, that came with it were nothing overly spectacular, but no major complaints, just a standard cold salad. We did get some other snacks, which I didn't manage to take a video of as the cabin lights were dimmed, but before landing we received this lovely cheesecake ice cream, and then we made our descent into Tucumán Airport. Overall, pretty decent flight. And just like that, we have arrived in Panama Airport after 10 hours on the go. Well, actually 10 hours in the airplane, which was actually a decent flight. We ended up getting premium comfort, which is like premium economy in KLM. It was very good, made the 10 hours not too bad at all, but it was a daytime flight, so didn't really sleep too much. It's about 1:30 a.m. Back in Ireland, kind of origin time. But yeah, we're just hanging out in Tucumán Airport. They've got loads of different shops here and stuff, but just too tired to do any of that carry on. But they do have a massive selection of alcohols. Like I saw some Absolute vodka. It was like 2 or 3 litres for like 50 quid. Seems like a pretty good deal if you're so inclined. We've got about 2 hours left chilling here in Panama, and then we've got our 5-hour flight going up to Viru, Bolivia. Gate change. Now's a good time to show you around Panama Airport. Reebok. Nice bar here. They have like 3 or 4 different duty-free shops. They've got duty-free America, duty-free Panama. This is actually the shop with all the cheap alcohol. $109 bottle of Moe. Macallan 25. Then if you want to upgrade, Macallan 30. Then if you really want to get into the big heavy hitters, Macallan M, Black Barrel Reserve, and 2022 Copper Release. Never even heard of it. 8 Gs. Pretty amazing selection of tequilas too. I don't think they're missing one, to be honest. Never even heard of Don Julio Ultima. Don Julio, every which Don Julio you can think of, they've got it. And here's some of the examples of the big, look at that, Jack Daniels, 46 knots. Not too shabby. Bro's tempted. But I'm literally carrying a bag full of gifts and other shit, so not gonna happen. DFA News, Atenza, iShop over there.
Muy buenas noches, anuncio especial a pasajeros, el vuelo 202 de compañía con destino a Cartagena. Se informa que su puerta de embarque ha sido cambiada a puerta 208 por modificación del momento en su nueva puerta de abordaje. Nuevamente, vuelo 202 con destino a Cartagena, puerta 208. Good night, this special announcement for passengers on flight 202 with destination Cartagena. The boarding gate has been changed to boarding gate 208.
They do have a Carl's Jr. here, but I'm pretty full from eating on the plane, so I don't know if I'm going to get it. However, I might be tempted because I've never had Carl's Jr. before. It's obviously huge in the US. Let's go up and check. Couple of different things up in here. Don't know what I want to get. I've no idea which lounge that is. It was obviously a Corona lounge, but not sure how to get up. If I could sneak in, I would try. Well, actually, there's the stairs over there. Do I tempt it? Had a look at the Carl's Jr. menu. Nothing took my fancy. Like I said, I'm pretty full from the plain food, and I didn't really want like a big greasy burger. Nothing against Carl's Jr. burgers, never had one, but I'm assuming I mean, it's gonna give me heartburn maxing, let's say. This is just an overview. There's that Corona lounge up there, and that's kind of just, this is Tucumán Airport, in case anyone was ever curious what it looked like. It's pretty massive, to be honest. There's, well, obviously, by the number of terminals or gates there's over 200, which is pretty cool. But like I said, we just came off straight off the flight and just walked to the gate. Our bags were left in Dublin, and they will see us in Viru. Well, touch wood, we'll see them in Viru. And that is it. I gotta keep saying, and yeah, that is it. But that is it. And yeah, I'll talk to you in a bit. The only thing is, because it was a daytime flight, didn't get too much sleep, so I am pretty tired. Hopefully I'll get some sleep on the flight to Bolivia, Viru. It's got 5 hours. We arrive in at about 4 AM, I think. So yeah, really looking forward to that. It's been over 12 months since we've been here in Panama and Bolivia, so looking forward to it. Just like that, after 24 hours, we have finally made it to Santa Cruz, Bolivia. It wasn't a straightforward trip. We had a delay in Amsterdam, we had a delay in Panama. However, the important thing is we are here. Thank you very much for watching the travel portion of this vlog. However, we will have some more vlogs coming. We're going to be trying out loads of different stuff. We're here for 3 weeks, so we're going to be going to Santa Cruz, which is where we are now. We're going to be going to Tarija. We're going to be going to Sucre as well, which is the original, the capital of Bolivia. But we will learn about that in a bit more detail. However, thank you very much for watching this portion of the travel vlog. I will catch you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.